Hi there, I'm immigration attorney Emre Eney. Donald Trump has officially taken office and the United States immigration world has been completely turned upside down. Today, I'll break down the major updates for you. We're preparing this video so that each part can be cut into shorts or reels for easy sharing, but honestly, by the time we post this, I wonder what else might have already changed. On January 20th and so on, Trump hit the ground running by signing over 40 executive orders, many of which target immigration policies. And, of course, he did it with his signature flair, turning it into a performance. However, many of these orders are already facing lawsuits for being legally questionable. Now, let's dive into the most important topics in immigration. Right now, immigration news is changing so fast, it's hard to keep up. And this is literally my job. I can barely keep up myself. By the time this video is filmed and uploaded, new developments might already have happened. But for now, let's focus on the most pressing updates. Let's get started. So there's been a lot of misinformation about immigration and ICE raids lately. Rumors like ICE is stopping everyone on the streets of New York City asking for IDs, or they're constantly raiding places are everywhere. But is that true? Here's the reality. As of recording this video, we've only seen a few isolated incidents, not widespread raids. The few raids that have happened were usually aimed at individuals with criminal records. Of course, during these operations, ICE has also detained some undocumented workers at the same locations. Why does it seem so big? Social media is flooded with these videos, but this is something that has been happening for years. The difference is, with Trump's election, public interest has shifted and these stories are gaining more attention. Remember this, misinformation creates panic. There's a lot of noise out there, but your best defense is accurate information. Stick to trustworthy sources and consult professionals. Knowledge is power. The Laken-Riley Act has passed Congress and is expected to be signed into law by Trump soon. This act, which even received support from Democrats, has been strongly criticized by immigrant rights groups. But why? This law significantly expands mandatory detention for undocumented immigrants. If you're accused of crimes such as burglary, shoplifting, assaulting a police officer, or causing serious harm to another person, simply being charged could result you in being detained until your case is resolved. These are often considered low-level offenses, yet the law imposes detention without bond in such cases. The law also gives states the power to challenge federal immigration decisions in court. For example, if a non-citizen is released or granted a stay, states can file lawsuits in federal court to oppose these decisions. This will create more uncertainty for many immigrants. However, there are some exceptions. The first exception is those who entered the US legally, such as green card holders or refugees. Second exception is those placed in expedited removal proceedings. And the third exception would be those with final removal orders. For these groups, the new law does not make any changes. The impact of this law primarily targets undocumented immigrants who entered the United States without inspection and are accused of the offenses mentioned above, who entered the US without inspection and are accused of the offenses mentioned before. Can Trump end birthright citizenship? President Donald Trump, on his first day in office, January 2025, signed an executive order titled Protecting the Meaning and Value of American Citizenship, aiming to restrict birthright citizenship in the United States. This order, planned to go into effect on February 19, 2025, essentially states that at least one parent must be a US citizen or a green card holder for a child born in the US to automatically receive citizenship. But here's the problem. This executive order directly challenges the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution, which guarantees birthright citizenship to anyone born in the US soil. The Constitution is very clear, and the President does not have the authority to change this through an executive order. This order is nothing but a show. It's like Trump signing an order that says, as of today, France belongs to me. Would that make it true? Of course not. Similarly, he cannot change birthright citizenship with an executive order. Unsurprisingly, this executive order faced immediate legal challenges. A federal court quickly issued a temporary block, stopping it from even going into effect. The judge even remarked, "I can't recall another case with such a blatant violation of the Constitution." Recently, there's been a lot of buzz on social media about ICE raids. People are especially worried about potential raids in sensitive locations like schools, hospitals, and places of worship. Historically, ICE raids in these locations have always been very limited. However, under the Trump administration, there seem to be efforts to interpret this policy more loosely. That said, as of recording this video, we haven't seen any widespread raids in sensitive locations. I did come across a recent report about ICE attempting to enter a school, but other than that, there's little concrete evidence. When raids happen, they're usually targeting individuals with criminal records or finalized deportation orders. Unfortunately, this doesn't mean that innocent immigrants in the vicinity won't be affected. Let me emphasize this. There is no need to panic. Know your rights. Carry documents that prove your immigration status with you. It's a small step that could make a big difference. Stay informed and stay prepared. That's all for now. But let me tell you, things in the immigration world are changing so fast that there's a good chance something new will pop up even before this video gets uploaded. Even I'm having trouble keeping up. If you found this video helpful, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And drop your questions in the comments below. See you in the next video. Take care.